Welcome back, Help Divers. It's the weekend now, and what a week this has been with Arrowhead dropping three consecutive major orders right on top of us at the exact same time. No way for us to be split between all three factions and actually succeed at this, so we definitely need some reinforcements. Unfortunately, we are getting the Xbox Help Divers here in a little bit less than 3 days now. Tuesday the 26th is going to be a massive day. We're going to be getting all brand new Help Divers, jumping in, seeing which factions they like to play against. But right now, let's take a look at the major orders themselves and see how they're shaping the story for those Xbox divers. So when the original major order dropped to kill 6 billion Terminids, there wasn't any special flavoring, anything that kind of said why. I thought initially it was just a filler, and I thought it was only going to be a week long until the 26th, but indeed it was a 2-week major order running into the Xbox drop, and plus that, after I realized it was 2 weeks, kind of told me, hey, this for them to get their boots on the ground, get their feet wet a little bit, and try to experience a little bit of Helldivers. Once the Automaton major order dropped on top of it too, this is where Arrowhead really started to key in, with drafting all able-bodied citizens into the enforcement patrols to that area, likely also starting to tie into additional Helldivers. But also that bottom line, right? The Helldivers must now hold on two fronts. I mean, this also talked about the areas being lightly defended, so the automatons taking advantage of the Terminid outbreak, right? So we definitely, just between two major orders at that point, we already stretched pretty thin. And then lastly, another day after the Automaton one, the Illuminate started an invasion as well. So all three fronts. This is where Arrowhead really started to drop that. Additional reinforcements coming, 96 hours for mobilization, right? Really showing that we're going to be getting more Helldivers onto the war front to help with all of these efforts. Now, an additional thing I saw tying all three major orders together was talking about the new maximum security cities, right? All of them are at risk right now, so I could see the storylines depending on how we fare on each of the fronts. Arrowhead may have 3 other major orders picked out afterwards to kind of push towards one of those maximum security cities, right? The bots are getting super close to Ameria right now, so that's what we could potentially see for the next group of major orders, but we will have another week afterwards. Looking at all of this stuff that's dropping in between, right? They're putting all kinds of effects on us. Arrowhead's really trying to control the narrative since they took away the Eagle airstrike function from the DSS, right? That would stop any defenses from gaining any ground, right? It would give us an extra 24 hours basically to win those defenses. So that means Arrowhead's really trying to push through our defenses to get the automatons, Terminids, Illuminate, trying to get any faction set up the way that Arrowhead wants to drive the storyline moving forward. Now, I do think there's going to be a lot more stuff dropping once the Xbox divers do drop on Tuesday. I think this patch is going to be massive, at least on PC, an already massive game as it is, taking up way too much space on our computers. But I think there's going to be quite a few things, right? It's not just going to be some minor patch bouncing and stuff, which is probably why we didn't see anything since they came back from their break, right? They wanted to get everything set up for the launch, make sure the Xbox stuff is as tight as they can get it, patch up the will probably be some patches to some bugs that are out there, especially those audio issues. Those are really annoying when they do happen. But I think that there's going to be quite a bit of extra content dropped in. Now, the only way I can see us winning this major order is the additional Xbox divers, and Arrowhead probably knows how many are coming. So we'll be able to definitely tell if we're going to make this major order or not. But I would think they would have set the numbers accordingly. I mean, once the Terminids dropped that 6 billion, that was about 4.5% of total Terminids that we have killed so far, which is a massive number. The Automatons Illuminate were right around that 2.5% of total killed. Right? So not small numbers by any margin. But if you like this content, please hit that like and subscribe button. Appreciate anybody that has already done so. It really helps support my side endeavor here. I absolutely love this game, and I'm so excited to have some more people joining the fun. I will probably be dropping the difficulty level to help out any newbies, coach them along, teach them how to do the different things. So see you on the warfront, Helldivers.